And now, from his cafe from Frozen Creek, Kentucky, the Chef Boobay.
Thank you for coming to see the Chef Boobay here. Now let's go over here and we're going to make a wonderful dessert. And the dessert's called Bananas Foster Flambe. Now this dessert came from the Brendan's Restaurant in New Orleans. They had a friend, this is back in the early 1950s. They had a friend named Mr. Foster, and he came over one night and they decided they were going to make a little dessert, and they made this Bananas Foster's Flambe, and they called it Bananas Foster. Now it's a very simple recipe. It's something you can have a lot of fun with your friends, and this is how we're going to make it. It's real easy and simple. First of all, we're going to have several ingredients, but they're very simple ingredients. You got your butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide this butter. By the way, the butter, when you get butter to do this, don't just take butter right out of the refrigerator. You need to let it sit for about 3 hours so it gets real soft and it melts pretty fast. So we're going to put that in there. Then we're going to move it aside and start turning it around. We're going to get a little more fire here. There we go. Start spreading this out. Oh, that's going to be so good. And we're going to throw a little brown sugar in there. We're going to mix that all in. And that's about a third of a cup. Not a third of a cup, about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Then we're going to spread this all around. Yes, we are. We'll let this melt out just a little bit. Oh, that's starting to look good already. This is such a wonderful recipe. Then you taste this thing, it's going to make your eyes roll back in your head when you finish. Then we're going to throw a little cinnamon in there, just a slight amount of cinnamon, don't need too much, just a pinch or so. Then we'll stir that in there too. Then we get that all going. See how pretty that is? That just melts right in and just make you want to taste it right now. And then the next thing we're going to do is we need to put the bananas in there. Now the bananas, you can do it several ways with the bananas, but this is my favorite part. I just cut one in half and then it's slivered right down the middle here. And that would be one serving. And we do another one, sliver another one right down the middle here, and that'll be another serving. And then we're going to throw these bananas right in the frying pan. Yes, there we are. And then we're going to put a little banana liqueur. There we go. Yes, sir. Now it's starting to really cook up. And we get that going there. Get that sauce all mixed in and kind of cover up over the bananas. Yes, we will. And now what we're going to do, the flambe part is coming up shortly. Now you got to be real careful with this flambe. We're going to use Bacardi rum, and this is 80 proof rum, so be very careful with it. In fact, I don't recommend, unless you're a professional like Chef Boobay is, I don't recommend you do this first time. I'd use a fire stick. You know what a fire stick is, a little thing you just click and got a fire on the end of it? That's what I do. And then we just turn this fire up. And we get this thing all ready to go. Let's see, here we go. Get a little. Whoa, look at that. Look at the flambe. Isn't that pretty? And we just take that around. Yes, we do. And we keep putting a little sauce on here. And by the way, if you're worried about children with this, all the alcohol is going to burn off. Look at all that pretty flame. Ooh, that's pretty. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Put a little sauce over that. Let these bananas stay in here a little while. Get them, soften them up just a little bit. You don't want the bananas hard now. You want them to soften them up. We just soften those bananas up and get that in there. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to serve it up. We're going to take that vanilla ice cream. And we're going to take this fork right here and we're going to put this down right on one side. And then we're going to put this in on the other side. Get it right there. Yes, sir, that's working fine. And do the other side. Here we go. Bananas Foster's on its way. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to take this sauce and we're just going to spread it all over here because this is too good to waste. You just want to put it all over the ice cream, the vanilla ice cream. Put it all over the bananas. And get that right there, get that all over it. Yes, sir. You're going to have fun doing this for your guests, by the way. But watch that fire thing. You want to use a fire stick instead of pouring it right into the frying pan unless you're a professional like Chef Boubet is. And that, my friends, is Bananas Foster at its finest. Now what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to test it and see how tender this thing tastes. So we're going to take a little banana here, a little ice cream. Oh yeah, look at that. Make your eyes roll back in your head. Bananas Foster, try it if you can. And this is now Chef Boubet saying stay tuned for another wonderful recipe that we're going to be doing for you later on. And you love that one also. So now, Chef Boubet for now. Bye-bye.